As 2023 draws to a close, you're probably reflecting on how this year's economic changes have impacted your life. From semiconductor industry's challenges to Bitcoin's comeback and the roller coaster of the stock markets, we've seen it all. Get ready for an engaging and insightful recap and tune in now for your essential economic update with a twist of humor as we review the 2023 economic outlook. Hey everyone, welcome back to Honest Money with Frank, your go-to channel for insights on investments, retirement, personal finance, and more. To stay ahead in managing your finances and achieving financial freedom, subscribe and hit the like button. Don't forget the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Let's dive together into this year's economic journey, exploring each twist and turn. As we look at the US and Canadian economies, we might be asking how inflationary pressures and housing costs impact your personal finance. Understanding these changes is crucial for your financial planning. In the US, inflationary pressures showed signs of moderation, but the consumer price index gradually decreasing from its peak. A key driver in this change was lower gasoline prices, though housing costs remained a significant concern. Across the border, Canada mirrored this same trend, with its own CPI seeing a decline, largely influenced by dropping gasoline prices. However, Canadian households faced rising shelter costs, which is increasing accumulation and mortgage interest. All of this was also influenced by the Bank of Canada's policy decisions. This year, both economies grappled with the aftermath of COVID-19 and global supply chain disruption. The US Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes in an attempt to tame inflation have been a crucial factor in all of this, which was also mirrored by Canada's monetary policy. Investors in 2023 watched closely as governments in both countries navigated these turbulent waters, balancing stimulus and monetary tightening. The resilience of labor markets, especially in the US, provided a silver line, with low unemployment and narrowing gender gaps in employment thanks to flexible work arrangements. So, as we turn our gaze towards 2024, I would say the economic outlook remains cautiously optimistic. Economists have predicted a period of stabilization as the US and Canadian economies adapt to these evolving changes. You may be wondering how the crypto market fluctuations could affect your investment. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead. You see, the lingering aftermath of FTX's collapse in 2022 set the stage for a year of heightened scrutiny and regulatory actions this year. The unexpected resurgence of Bitcoin, defying the odds with significant price fluctuations, brought both skepticism and renewed interest in the crypto market. You see, Sam Bankman-Fried, who was once the golden star of the Bitcoin industry and a celebrated figure in the crypto world, faced legal repercussions with his high-profile arrest and trial, spotlighting the need for more robust regulatory frameworks in the crypto industry. Amid all of these developments, here's how you can navigate these uncertain waters. Number 1. Stay informed about the latest market trends and regulatory changes. Number 2. Exercise caution when investment, focusing on long-term strategies over short-term gains. Number 3. Diversify your portfolio to mitigate risks associated with market volatility. And finally, number 4. Stay resilient and adaptable to the fast-evolving nature of the cryptocurrency landscape. So guys, as we look back at this year of significant developments in the crypto world, it's clear that 2023 has been a year of re-evaluation and transformation for the sector. Are you feeling the pinch of the cost of living crisis? Guys, as we close out 2023, the economic landscape has been marked by ongoing cost of living challenge. Despite some signs of improvement, many households continue to feel the pinch. Inflation rates, while showing signs of easing, still exert pressure on everyday expenses from food to housing. This year has seen a gradual shift in consumer spending patterns with increased financial awareness and a focus on essential expenditures. The global economy hasn't been any different because it's been slowly recovering from the pandemic's effects and has faced new hurdles with fluctuating energy prices and supply chain issues impacting the cost of living worldwide. Now, let's explore practical steps you can take to manage your budget and increase your financial resilience. Number 1. Prioritize your budgeting and financial planning to navigate the economic landscape. Number 2. Keep an eye on inflation trends and adjust spending habits accordingly. Number 3. Explore opportunities to increase income or reduce expenses. And number 4. Stay informed about government policies and support programs that might alleviate your financial burden. I will say though that this 2023 has been challenging. It's also been a year of learning and adaptation, teaching us the importance of financial resilience in the face of uncertainty. Are you thinking of buying or selling a home? You see, as 2023 comes to a close, the global housing market has shown signs of adaptation and resilience. Contrary to the downturn of 2022, this year has seen varying trends across different regions. While some areas continue to experience a softening in real estate prices due to economic caution, others witnessed a surprising rebound driven by low mortgage rates and a recovering economy. Here's how the current housing market trends could influence your decision. Number 1. You need to recognize the changing dynamics of the housing market and regional variations. Number 2. You need to understand the impact of inflation and monetary policies on real estate prices. And number 3, you need to understand the evolving landscape of remote work and its influence on housing demands on suburban and rural areas. I must point out though that it's challenging to predict the exact trajectory. One thing is very clear: the housing market remains a crucial indicator of broader economic health and consumer confidence. Are you concerned about climate change? And what it might mean for you at the recent COP28 agreement made in Dubai? Well, you're not alone. You see, 2023 witnessed intensified efforts to combat climate change, culminating in the landmark COP28 Climate Summit. Nations from Canada to Australia, the US, and in places like India have been grappling with the splitting impacts of global warming, including extreme weather events and rising temperatures, pushing the urgency for substantial action. COP28 marked a significant milestone. You see, the summit concluded with a groundbreaking deal to reduce global fossil fuel consumption, signaling a shift towards renewable energy and a commitment to achieving net zero emissions by 2050. This agreement, while celebrated for its ambitious goals, faced challenges, including criticisms for potential loopholes and the need for robust implementation. The effects of climate change are evident across sectors, affecting agriculture, energy, and daily life. In the light of all this, let's break down the impact on your daily life and future. Number 1, you need to understand the implications of the COP28 agreement for businesses and individuals. Number 2, you need to understand how to adapt to the changing environmental conditions and embrace sustainable practices in your life and business. Number 3, you need to stay informed about the global and local impact of climate policies that may affect you in various countries. So guys, as we move forward, the focus now shifts to how nations will honor their commitments and the global community's collective effort to mitigate the impacts of climate change. Are you curious about how global conflicts affect your wallet? Well, 2023 is continuing to see its share of conflicts all over the world. This year has been marked by ongoing geopolitical tensions significantly impacting the global economy. So, here is what you need to know. The persistent conflict between Russia and Ukraine has continued to disrupt global trade and the financial markets, leading to fluctuations in currency exchange rate, stock prices, and commodity prices, especially in the energy sector. Added to the complexity, the Israel-Hamas conflict has had its own economic repercussions. Geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, particularly involving Israel and Hamas in Gaza, have led to spikes in oil prices due to concerns about disruptions in oil supply. The global economic impact of this conflict has been significant, influencing energy costs and central bank policies, especially leading to higher interest rates. These conflicts underscore the interconnected nature of global economics and politics. As we reflect on this year, here's what you need to know. Number 1, you need to acknowledge the far-reaching impact of geopolitical conflicts on the global economy. Number 2, you need to understand the role of energy markets and supply chains in this dynamic. And number 3, you need to stay informed on how these ongoing tensions might shape economic policies and market behavior to it. Are you worried about inflation? Well, as 2023 winds down, we've witnessed a complex economic landscape with inflation being a pivotal issue. While headline inflation has eased from its peak, prices for food and services continue to rise, which is consistently maintaining the pressure on households. However, core inflation remains stubbornly high despite lower energy prices. The key highlights from this year include: number 1, the gradual moderation of inflation, with CPI showing a decrease from its pandemic-era highs, driven partly by lower gasoline prices. Number 2, housing costs, though high, are expected to stabilize, impacting overall inflation ratings. And number 3, central banks, particularly the Federal Reserve, have played a critical role in managing inflation through interest rate hikes. So guys, looking ahead, inflationary pressures appear to be easing, but the path remains uncertain. The balancing act of central banks will be crucial in determining how the economic trajectory in 2024 would look like. Are you wondering how changes in global trade and post-pandemic business landscape are affecting? Well, in 2023, the global trade landscape has been reshaped significantly. The COVID-19 pandemic's disruption, particularly China's extended lockdowns, exposed vulnerabilities in global supply chains, especially in semiconductor manufacturing. Countries and businesses are now moving towards decentralizing manufacturing from China, with many turning to India and other South Asian countries as alternatives. So let's look at the key developments of this year. Number 1, a global trend towards diversified supply chains, moving away from a China-centric model to a more decentralized approach. Number 2, changes in global policies prompted by the need for more resilient global trade system. Number 3, this shift aims to mitigate risks as seen during the pandemic, while the lack of semiconductor chips and other essentials disrupted global supply and manufacturing. Number 4, the ongoing geopolitical tensions, including the Russia-Ukraine and the Israel-Hamas conflicts, has further influenced the world towards supply chain diversification. Indeed, 2023 has highlighted the importance of a more balanced and flexible global trade system, adapted to the lessons learned during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay guys, I've got a small request for you. Did you know that over 72% of you who enjoy watching my videos aren't subscribed yet? That's a lot of missed opportunities for us to connect and grow together in our financial journey. You see, subscribing doesn't just keep you updated with my latest content. It also helps you to understand that you find value in my video. This support means the world to me, as it allows me to keep producing content to help you navigate the complexities of personal finance. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. It's a simple click for you, but it makes a huge difference in helping others who need this financial guidance to find my channel. Together, let's build a community where everyone can thrive financially. Thank you for being part of this journey. Alright, now let's wrap up with some final thoughts as we look ahead to what 2024 might have in store for us. Guys, as we build farewell to 2023, you might be wondering how this year's economic shifts directly affect you. You see, this year has taught us the resilience and adaptability needed in the face of global trade changes, inflation, and geopolitical conflict. So here are steps you can take to secure your financial future and face 2024 with confidence. Number 1, you need to boost your financial literacy. Now is the time to deepen your understanding of investments, savings, and smart budgeting. Number 2, you need to diversify your income sources. Whether it's a side hustle or new investments, creating multiple income streams can be a game changer for you. Number 3, you need to develop more skills. You see guys, we're currently in an evolving job market, and it's crucial at this point that we enhance our skill set. My advice is that you explore which trending skills are out there that you can take to elevate your career or business ventures. Number 4, you need to be mindful of your spending. Now guys, with inflation affecting our wallets, focusing on essential and value-driven purchases is really key at this moment. So make sure you stick to your budget. Check out my link below and get your Christmas budget planner if you need one. And number 5, you need to prepare for any emergency. Building a solid emergency fund is more important than ever. I know I've had to dip into an emergency fund on a couple of occasions when it was necessary. So as you step into 2024, remember, these strategies are not just general advice. They're practical steps that you can take to strengthen your financial future. Together, let's move into the new year with confidence and a plan. And as always guys, always stay money smart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.